Hey guys, this is Keith with KJE Aquatics. I got some more stock in today that I want to do an unboxing. I'll try to make it a little bit quicker than I did with the last video. I apologize for that, but I get to rambling on. Anyways, we are still selling stuff, and obviously the sales aren't as great as they could be because of COVID-19, but we are getting some sales. So with that, I have to bring in stock to replenish what I sell. So to you folks that are buying stuff from us, we really appreciate it. And if you have yet to buy anything from us, give us a try. I guarantee you'll be more than satisfied with the quality of plants at the price that you get them from. When you get them from KJE, we're hobbyists too, so we're out there to give you quality stock, quality plants at a more than fair price. Anyways, with that, let me get into it. I got a few more pond plants in, along with some aquarium plants. The pond plants are really for myself. The boxes are open because I had a friend of mine that ordered some stuff, and he met me at the air cargo terminal, and we did practice social distancing. I had my mask on and I had my gloves on. Anyways, let me show you. I'm not selling this, but he bought some off of Aquabit, but he gave me a little bit to try. This is a frog bit, but this I haven't seen it before. This is tiger frog bit. It's hard to see on the video, but there's some black lines, black stripes on the leaf. Let me see if you can see those. It might be pretty hard. Anyways, my buddy Tommy gave me a handful. This is gonna do really well outside in the tubs. So it's Amazon frog bit, but a different species, tiger frog bit. All right, so let's get into what I got in from the nursery. Water sprite or Indian fern. I got in a dozen water sprite. These are rooted, so these are rooted plants. You could float these also. They grow really well floating. Typically a fast growing plant that provides great fry cover. Again, you could plant it in the substrate, or you could just float it if you're lazy and you don't want to plant it, or it'll grow real bushy, big and bushy, a lot more bushier than what you see here. So a great plant for sucking nitrates and for fry cover. So water sprite. All right, I got quite a bit in here, so let's try to move a little bit faster. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to message us. Facebook.com/KJE Aquatics is my Facebook page. You could also email me at kjeaquatics@gmail.com. I answer questions all the time, so don't hesitate to message me or email me. I will talk to you. These are Anubias mixed species. These are considered large. These are actually not that large, but I bought them as large. These look like these are all, I want to say Congensis, Viscus Congensis. This might be Naji or Nancon. This is Nancon. Anyways, Anubias, large, very nice pieces of Anubias. All right. These are frog bit plants. These are pond plant. So this ain't the floating frog bit. I'll have to look up the genus and species for this one, but the nursery calls it frog bit. Oops, let me get a better one here. I only got 6 of these. There we go. Frog bit. Okay. Italian valves. These are a staple in my inventory, Italian and jungle valves. So just restocking. Let me show you an individual plant. These will get taller than this, but very nice specimens. Italian valves. Let me throw these in a tank real quick. Alright, again, let me try to move along a little bit faster. This is one that hasn't been on the stock list for a while. It's a really nice Cryptocrene Pachetti. Cryptocrene Pachetti. I'm trying to weed them out. This is a bronze colored crypt. You get a bronze colored stem. It's a Crypt Pachetti. It's very similar to the Crypt Wente. Don't get real tall. But have some nice color other than green. Olive nerite snails. These are great on diatom algae. What did I get? I got 2 dozen in here. I'll just get one out and show you. I stock these. I sell them for $1.25 each, which is just pretty cheap, reasonable. Olive nerite. Let me let you show here. Great with diatom. And they clean up some extra food waste too. Crypt Wente Brown. These are really nice. I can tell right outside or right inside the bag. Crypt Wente Brown. I really like these as a Crypt Wente. Get the brown stem. Really nice leaves here. They're all kind of squished up a little bit, obviously from shipping. These are some really nice plants. I really like these Crypt Wente. A lot of times in your local fish stores, Crypt Wente green, beautiful plant, very common in any store that usually sells plants. Crypt Wente green is usually there. You hardly ever see Crypt Wente brown in any local fish store, or at least around here, that is. Crypt Wente brown. Red root floaters. I'm gonna put these outside in the tub and they're gonna explode. Meaning they're gonna grow fast. These like high light, so there's nothing higher than sunshine. But they call them red roots because you have that reddish colored root. When these are nice and happy, you'll get little tiny white flowers at times when they bloom. So red root floaters. Really nice stock right here. Some nice good roots on these. This is just rock wool in pots. I will sell these, but I get these for potting up plants here. So jungle valve, species red, and these are red, boys and girls. Really nice. Pretty big. So you folks that have larger tanks, or if you just want to have a jungle look in your tank, jungle valves are an excellent plant for it. These, in order for these to stay this reddish looking color, they'll need higher light, but they don't necessarily need the high light to grow really well. They'll just turn back to their more greenish color. So jungle vallisneria, species red. Really like these plants, and we usually have them in stock. Vallisneria is actually one of the most popular plants that I carry. Right? Upon it getting Madagascar lace. I ordered bulbs last time and they're sprouting, but this time they didn't have any bulbs. So I ordered small plants, and these are actually bigger than small. So I'm pretty impressed. Madagascar lace, you'll get these perforated leaves. You'll get more perforations as the plant matures, but you could already see like the grid pattern. See if I can see another one. This one's already shooting up, starting to shoot up flowers. This one's already shooting up a stem that'll bloom. Upon getting Madagascar lace, here you can see that grid pattern good in this reddish colored leaf. Alright, very nice plants. I don't have a lot, I only got 6 of these, so if you want one, you might want to get on it quick. Anubias Nana Petite, this is another plant that's very popular. I don't know if it is for other people, but I sell the heck out of them. Anubias Nana Petite. These are some pretty nice pieces too. Anubias Nana Petite. Again, very popular. I got 15 of them in this bag. I got a couple still left in stock from the last order, but I sell a lot of them. So if you want some, and usually when people buy them, they don't buy 1 or 2. They want a bunch at a time. It's just how they're using them in their aquascape. More tiger lotus bulbs. The last bulbs I got in are all sprouting really nice. So if you want to get a tiger lotus and get it cheaper, it's best to buy it as a bulb. Doesn't look like much right now. So it looks like an acorn. But you put these in your tank, and then I'd say probably maybe a week, probably less, it'll start to sprout. Once they start to sprout, you give it decent light. Here's one that's already sprouted. Sorry, this one interrupted me. Doesn't need high light, needs medium light, and doesn't need like a lot of fertilizers. Easy plant, and it's one of the few plants. If you get a red species, it's one of the few plants that stay red in a low-tech tank, a low-tech, lower light tank. Said the tank can't be dark, but it doesn't need to be high light. Upon getting Ovaceous, I have some of these right now that have sprouted and have some nice smaller plants. Again, if you want to get getting Ovaceous, it's cheaper to buy it as a bulb like this. So get with me pretty quick. These start to sprout in probably about a week or less, and once they start to grow, obviously the price goes up. I sell these as bulbs for $5 each. And as they start to grow, depending on the price, or depending on the plant size, the price goes up. Not a lot. Usually bulbs are $5. Small plants, I probably like $6.50. Medium plants, $7.50, $8. Usually $8.50 max. Usually for a large. So it's cheaper to get it as a bulb. Alright, that's all that's in that box for plants, but I also have some more spider wood. I just got a few more pieces. I don't stock a lot. These pieces here, if you're interested, I can give you individual pictures of each. Some pretty nice pieces in here. Every piece is unique, so I could all price it the same because I pay for it the same, but each piece is unique. So if you're really interested, I don't mind taking a few pictures of each individual piece. I usually number it just to ID, so it's easier to identify it. If you want spiderwood piece number 1, I'll have one ID'd as piece number 1. All these pieces here will go for $13.99 each. These are considered medium, so I base it on what my wholesale cost is. So $13.99. All right. box out of the way, and in here are some more pond plants. Oh, here is a aquarium plant. Ecuadorus Vesuvius sword. These are actually a sword. They'll get like a corkscrew type leaf, like curl to the leaf pattern. Pretty nice. Little. They don't get real big. If you look it up, Vesuvius sword, or send me a message and I can send you some links on the plant. It's a pretty cool little plant. Those are not in stock all the time, so I just got a few when they did come in. All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, I got these in last week. I was pretty impressed with them, so I ordered a couple more. Actually, try to get this out. These do get beat up a little bit in shipping, but they're healthy and they rebound pretty quick. It's corkscrew rush. This is a marginal. Show you what this is. Corkscrew rush. Grows well at the water's edge or in the bog garden. So I'll put these in baskets that I have hanging inside of a 100-gallon tub that I have outside. But if you're interested in these, message me, because I could always get more. Corkscrew rush. These are last week I got pickerel rush in, but I got bigger pots. This time I got some smaller pots. This is a white pickerel. This is what the flower's going to look like. And this is another marginal. You can grow it in soil or out. You could do a bare root. All right. Some blue pickerel. I'm not going to take it out of the sleeve. I'll just show you. It's another pickerel, just based on the flower color is what they call it. So this one's blue. This one's white. This is another white. Another white. I forget how many I got. I don't have the packing list there with me. It's another corkscrew rush. Alright, I'm not going to take it out of the sleeve since you already seen the one. This is a cool one I seen on the list, and it's actually already bloomed. They call this a firecracker plant. It's another marginal. Pretty cool. I've seen it on the list. Well, I've seen the name on the list, and so again, I don't know a lot about pond plants, marginal plants. I'm learning as I go, but that's part of the fun of it is learning. I know a lot more about aquarium plants, but the pond plants, I just started doing tubs probably 3 years ago. This will be my third season actually. So I did two seasons before with tubs. First year I just did hornwort and some Egeria najas and water hyacinths, and I bred fish in the tubs. Okay, so then I stepped it up, got some bigger tubs last year, and I did water hyacinths. I did some other marginals, some irises and whatnot. Did really well. Again, bred fish in the tubs. Was pretty successful there. This year, I'm stepping it up and I'm trying out some different plants. Again, I can get just about anything, and I can get it at a really good price. So don't hesitate to message me or contact me, call me. I can hook you up. All right, this next one I have right here, I special ordered these from one of my loyal customers, Joan. She buys a lot of plants off me, and I really appreciate it, Joan. But she wanted Papyrus. I've seen these growing immersed in the coming out the top of tanks before. So you can grow them. They do need decent light. So if you have a decent light above the tank, I'm just gonna try to get. These are actually the dwarf, and you can see the pot size. Showing a couple of these broke in shipping, but you have some excellent growth within this area. These are the dwarf papyrus. I'm gonna read the back a little bit. They need sun or partial shade. They grow 12 to 18 inches. All right. This stays shorter. All right. So if you want to look it up, you'll learn a lot more than I can tell you right now. All right. So I got a couple of those. I got more blue pickerel. And I got another firecracker plant. So with that, that's I get. So I got the pickerel rush, the papyrus, corkscrew rush. I said the papyrus is sold. But if you're interested in the pickerel, I have some of the smaller ones. If you're interested in any of the aquarium plants that I showed here, or stuff, I have other stuff in stock too. This is just a restock. So we have a pretty extensive inventory of plants. We also sell, if this is your first time watching me, we sell everything else for the aquarium. So I carry a full line of fish foods, Northfin, Zoom Ed, Aqualife. Have the foods. I have a full line of Fritz Aquatics, chemicals for the water, so different water conditioners, beneficial bacteria, some algicides from Fritz. I have nets, I have sponge filters, anything you need, you know, I have it. So it could be a one-stop shop. We carry the Thrive line of fertilizers, so I have all the liquid Thrive formulas, plus I have Thrive caps. I have liquid fertilizers from Tropica. I have liquid fertilizers from Aqualife. You name it, we got it. So anyways, guys, again, message me, email me, www.facebook.com/KJE Aquatics or KJEAquatics@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Peace out.